Hello, Ducks hockey fans in Orange County, California, United States, Finland, and all over the world. Happy Tuesday, everybody. 13 days from now, T minus 2 weeks and counting, the NHL Trade Deadline will be upon the Anaheim Ducks and NHL, as all 32 teams, including our Ducks, will be assessing, reevaluating, and trying to make improvements to our team. And like most of you, I'm looking forward to the NHL Trade Deadline. And like most of you, I can't wait to see what Ducks GM Pat Verbeek will do once the trade deadline comes and goes. Will he be proactive and break from the status quo that most previous Ducks GMs have done in only making minor trades that would strengthen the Ducks' depth and help improve the team? Or will he be proactive in strengthening the entire team and perhaps making that roster shakeup trades that we all know that the Ducks are long overdue to have? Personally, for me, I really believe that our Ducks could be active at the NHL trade deadline. Not because of where our team is at right now, but it's because the Ducks GM, Pat Verbeek, his new vision, his new strategies, his philosophy and analytics, and how, as he would say, as he has stated, that he's looking to mesh it with the scouting and the strategies and the coaching staff and the front office. There are 3 reasons why I believe the Anaheim Ducks will be active or could be active in an NHL trade deadline. It may be very different from previous trade deadlines that the Ducks have done absolutely one, stand pat and do nothing, or two, make small, minor trades that strengthen the depth and help develop the youth within the Ducks rank and file. These 3 reasons are as follows. Number one, the improvements in the NHL special teams and power plays and in the penalty killing. Power plays and penalty killing last season was god awful. It was dead last, okay? I'll be first to say that watching the Ducks on power play and on the penalty killing was, I wouldn't call it putting you to sleep, but you can notice that there was a lack of energy, a lack of consistency, a lack of focus. Whether the Ducks were on the power play when they had the advantage or whether they were on the penalty killing, one could see there was no energy and there was no focus on trying to score that goal. Usually it was inconsistent. Usually it frustrated the hell out of most of us, but it is it is what it is. And it was like that in the 2020-2021 short season and few seasons prior. Last season, in the 2020-2021 short NHL season, the Ducks were 31st, dead last in the NHL in the power play. 31st. Not gonna lie, I never thought I would live to see the day, and I know all Ducks fans would agree with me. This season, the Ducks are 6th place in the power play, 6th place ranked in all of the NHL in the league in the 2021-2022 NHL season. That's basically 25 spots from last season. So going from 31st to 6th ranking in the power play was, hey, that's a huge improvement in my book. On the penalty killing, the Ducks were 16th in penalty killing in 2020-2021 short season, and now this season they're 8th place, basically ranked in the top 10 in penalty killing. Not bad, but hey, it's a long way to go to ensure that our Ducks reclaim the Stanley Cup and restore a sense of honor, glory, and a restoration and pride in the Anaheim Ducks and the Ducks fan base as well. Those two special teams, even though the Ducks have played 58 games so far, to me, personally, it tells you that the improvements made gives you an understanding that it's a work in progress, but with the resurgence the Ducks have in some players making major contributions for our team's turnaround from being nearly at the bottom to where they are right now, fighting for a playoff spot, is a big thumbs up in my honest opinion. Speaking of the Ducks' contributions from their youth, many of the Ducks not prospects, but youth and those who have started last season have made big steps in their development and the progress and honing their skills and their craft when the puck dropped on the October 8th of this season. Many of the Ducks rookies and prospects and those who have had nearly a year or two of NHL experience, their contributions to the Ducks' resurgence has gone very noticeable. Players like Troy Terry in 58 games has 49 points. The Z-Man, Trevor Zegras, has 42 games and 52 points. Defenseman Jamie Drysdale has 24 points in 58 games. Isaac Lundstrom, 25 points in 58 games. Seeing these young guys play, seeing them step up, is not just a step in the right direction. It's giving all Ducks fans, including those Ducks fans who are watching the game locally, be it on TV or on the live stream or watching it locally or listening to on the internet radio, such as myself, we are seeing the glimpse of the future. And the future, as I always say in previous Ducks videos that I've made and on the Ducks message board, is very bright. So the restoration is coming along slowly, but starting to pick up pace. And these four players that I've mentioned have contributed to the Ducks' resurgence in a rebuilding season, which helps in the rebuilding and the rejuvenation phase of our team. It won't be long until we see and hear the names of the Zegras, Terry, and others. Who knows? Maybe we will see a future captain in these players that I've mentioned. And the number one reason why I believe the Ducks will be active at the NHL Trade Deadline is the Ducks GM, Pat Verbeek. His comments at the Slap Shot Sunday that was held exclusively for Orange Alliance Anaheim Ducks season ticket holders. He has suggested, and not suggested, but has made comments that he will try to have contract extensions for Hampus Lindholm, Josh Manson, and Ricard Raquel in the coming days. If he couldn't get anything done, then hey, we should not be surprised in him making trades to get some further assets or some, in my honest opinion, players in return that could help enhance the Ducks' youth and the prospects and those within the rank and file of our team to fully develop into NHL regulars and to inherit their roles within the Anaheim Ducks, and also help in advancing the Ducks' cause and hopefully winning the NHL's Stanley Cup. Verbeek, after reading his comments, the vibe and the notion and the feeling I got is that Yes, he's going to be proactive. Yes, he is going to do what he can while making observations and assessments in hopefully helping improve the Ducks going through their rebuilding year. Those three reasons: Verbeek's comments, the big steps and the contributions of our Anaheim Ducks youth, and of course the big improvements in the Ducks special teams and power play and penalty killing. It goes to show you that this season is going to be different. And from the way I see it, we are seeing what I believe will be the on-ice reforms, i.e. trades. We should not be surprised or be taken aback when we see certain players being traded. It's part of not just the sport of hockey. It's not just because it's a business, but it's a way of life. It's simple as that. If you want to know about Verbeek's issue on the Ducks so far, just read his comments on the future, on the progress of guys like Zigares and Drysdale and Terry. He's forward thinking. That's why I like it. That's why I like about him. That's why I really understand why the Ducks made that search committee, looking for someone who would infuse analytics, or as he would say, sports science, into the department, and founding a new system that would be injected into the foundations that was built all so long ago. I'm looking forward to see what he does. But we should also keep our expectations at a minimum. We're not Pat Verbeek. I know most of us are looking forward, are eager to see what he will do. But personally for me, if Verbeek trades Lindholm, Raquel, or Manson for draft picks or some assets, we should live with that. We should not be surprised by that. But if he stands pat, it should not be a surprise to most of us. Either way, no matter where our Anaheim Ducks will finish, we're going to see a different team that is going to have new energy, not just from the players and the coaching staff, but from the general manager, who will lead this team back to greatness and back to Stanley Cup glory. It's going to be a new path. And with a new path, it's always great to see new players coming in with a new Ducks GM that will honor previous editions of our Anaheim Ducks. Whether it be a trade or be a free agent signing, either way, come the NHL Trade Deadline, don't be surprised that the Ducks will be active at the deadline day on March 21st. Till then, I'll see you guys soon. Go Ducks!